Jeannie, just for you, all the chamamaways. Morning guys, it's Christina with the Geocache family. I have to show you some exciting things. I have been waiting patiently for this beauty to open. I have counted about 20 ranunculi buds that are about to open. And we inadvertently have a succession planting of them because they came up at different times for whatever reason. And so there's a fugitive. It's nice. It's raining again too today, so it's taken complete sheer willpower to get out here, because as always when the weather tanks, so do our bodies. We feel like crap. But we're making progress. I did get the Valkyrie mix asters planted last night. It was all I was able to do before I completely died. I pinched them back, and they actually look really good this morning after just being in damp soil all night. Oh, I forgot to do that one. That one's got a bud on it. I may just let it do its thing. I had a couple others that bloomed while they were in the trays that I enjoyed for a couple days. I'm hoping to tackle this. If I can tackle this, I can get the rest of, or a lot of what's over here planted, and then I can start working on this side. And until I get some manpower to get bricks out of here, I've lost all of that growing space. And then these guys are taking up space too. I may move them in front of these a little bit, and then people can go to the sides to grab stuff if they want to buy donation only this year, because I'm not officially open, but I had incredible germination, and I need to find homes for some of these babies. We did manage to get the basils up potted. So I have dark opal. These are my lemon, cinnamon, and sweet, and spicy globe, and pheno verde. Spicy globe. Yeah, there's a lot of spicy globes, it looks like. This one should be moved into the other one, actually, over here, because I didn't have as many spicy globes. We did dig up most of the fennel this weekend and transplanted them, and I had to teach the middling about when you transplant into fluffy soil that you still have to tamp it around. Otherwise you get very, very mad plants. So I came through, I missed this guy. I came through last night and I trimmed a lot of these ones that were flopped over from having too much air around their roots, and they look much better today. So we did put some diatomaceous earth on them. We had an aphid infestation, and I thought it was just on the elderberry. These guys weren't near the elderberry. That was the kicker. So, and I've only seen one ladybug left in here. So I went ahead and I did the tops of this one again, my elderberry, because I don't know if you can see, there's still a little bit on here. So anyway, we'll keep treating her. She's looking much better. All of these were severely curled under, and they're looking much better. So it's working. I'm trying to do things as organically as possible and without chemicals, if at all possible. And I had asked my sister to bring ladybugs up with her when she came, because we don't have a greenhouse up by us. We have one that's about an hour away, I think, and an hour and a half away. But it's not just convenient to just go and grab ladybugs like I used to have when I was down in the Springs. And anyway, she checked every nursery she could, and everybody was out already. So yeah, when she took plantlings home, she kidnapped one of my, I had two left. She kidnapped one of them. She says that she was escaping capture, but I think she just stole her because she was cute. But anyway, yeah, these guys are all the tomatoes I'm keeping all the way down here. And I'm hoping to put them back there in that corner, I think. I want one more small bed of flowers, and then I'll put the tomatoes so that they can grow up to the wires that are on the side, kind of like I did at my urban farm last year. I really liked that method. And I am going to cram as much stuff as I possibly can in here. And so between these tables will probably be tomatoes or a squash or something that I can utilize these wires as they grow. And just kind of see how everything does this year. It's doing much better than I thought at first. When we first came out here, I was like, oh, nothing's going to grow out here. And we've only bought a few bags, I think maybe 20 in all, of organic garden soil and compost to just kind of beef this up a little bit, because it's a mixture of, in some areas, very clay, and in other areas, very sandy. So like this area here is just sand. But it seems to be working. So if I can pull myself together for an hour and finish making one more bed, a small bed just for my carnations, I'll be happy. I've got to start up potting my peppers, because I'm not keeping all of those. So I'll find homes for some of those guys. And some of these other guys are just going to go on the edges of these beds, like the alyssum and the baby's breath. The bachelor buttons I'll probably put into a corner because they get huge. And I haven't even started my cosmos, and there's so many I haven't even started yet. So we're getting to the point where we are warming up that I can start putting some stuff outside. And we might go ahead and pull the trigger. I keep saying this, but on that compost that I wanted to get, so that I can put some of these guys outside and just see how it does out there. The front yard, unfortunately, is rock, and so it's good drainage, it's good filtration. It does go onto the leach field for the septic, and so it's perfect for growing flowers because people aren't eating those. But I have to build up soil out there. So that's where a lot of the compost that I want to get is going to go, is out front. And then out here on the outside of this, the previous owners had a garden, and I may go ahead and take my cattle panels and run a garden out there too, just to give me a little bit more space and outside growing safety, that the deer can't come and eat it. And thankfully I don't see a lot of squirrels out here, but there are birds that like to eat everything. So, but a few of these guys are going to stay with me. I've got 2 different varieties of chamomile back there, and of course I'm not keeping all of them. I just dump seeds, and I don't know what's so magical about this year, but everything has done great. So hopefully I can just kind of open on a donation only basis so that these guys can find homes. Otherwise I will start taking them around town and just leaving them with people or leaving them on their doorsteps. Because I don't want them to die. I've put a lot of work into them, and they look amazing. Like, man, I was looking at the tomatoes that were in the 2 spots we have here in town, and I have to say I'm a little bit proud of these guys. Okay, I'm a lot proud of these guys. Even my smallest ones were double the size of the ones that they have in their little greenhouse. So, granted, it's like a box store, so they don't focus only on plants. And so the plants don't get the same kind of love that they would get in like a nursery. So anyway, I wish my body was cooperating more. I want to get out here and work all day, and I don't see it happening. But we'll see. Anyway, that's the update for this week. We are mid-May, and still getting snow and rain. Cold. It's cold. It's been getting into the 30s. So thankfully bunnies are doing okay. Everybody's doing okay. And I haven't planted outside yet, so I'm good. It's quite a bit warmer in here. And maybe if I take some Tylenol to get this headache under control, I can maybe tackle a little bit more. So thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate you being on our journey and rooting us on and praying for us, and all the cheers and good vibes. We appreciate it so much. And so thank you for being with us on this first year of farming in this new property and new conditions, because I've never grown in a greenhouse. Thank you. We appreciate you very much. We'll see you next time. Grow as you go. Bye. Let's hear it. Oh, this is a nice hard rain. Wow. I forgot to show you guys. Look at this elephant ear. I had to get it. Look at the size of that. It's like a football. Even the husband was excited about this one.